Hello, everybody. How are you doing today? My name is Tony Rizzano, and this is episode 204 of the world famous University Love podcast, also known as Online Marketing Moves. We are coming to you live today. Today is Monday, February the 15th, 2021. At the time of this recording, maybe you are listening to this Monday's February 22nd, 2021. Who knows? But today, ladies and gentlemen, let's jump right into the podcast. We are going to talk about sales funnels. Ladies and gentlemen, I spent the weekend trying to build me a few sales funnels. Now, for those of you that may not know, most of us probably know by now, because thanks to the information age, we have technology right at our fingertips. So, you ever seen a funnel? You ever put oil in your car? You seen those kind of funnels? A funnel is basically, you know, say you put 100 people, drop 100 people into the funnel. 50 of them buy your product, 25 buy your product. We'll say 25. We'll keep it at a low figure, That's basically what a funnel is. You weed people out. You try to because of course, as you well know, everybody's not going to buy your product. Everybody's not going to invest in what you are, being what you are marketing. And it's so don't get upset, don't get offended. That is, everybody that walks into Walmart doesn't buy every product that Walmart has on the shelf. That's just the way of life. Everybody, no matter how many products you have, some people might buy a lot of products from you. Some people are going to buy very little products. Some people are going to buy no products from you. And that's okay. And that's what the sales funnel is all about. The most important thing is with any sales funnel, you must have people to put into the funnel. So this is why we preach ad nauseum. You probably get sick of that. This is probably why we talk about a lot about creating content, because you want people to get to know you. You want people to buy from you. People don't buy products, they buy, they buy what they need, but at the same time, they buy from people as well. So this is why people go to different churches. My brother dated a girl once. She said, the church we go to is born. I would like to go to another church. My brother said, I'm just here for the word. And they had a little dispute. And that's how it goes sometimes. Some people want the product. Some people want the person selling them the product. You know what I mean? So this is why we create funnels. And this is why I will tell you, do not get it. Because in the beginning of your sales funnel process, sometimes you might look, and the most important thing you want in the funnel is you just want people to look at it, because eventually you will get rocking and rolling and people will buy from you. Now you might have to do some tweaks on this funnel. You might have to do some different things. Now, what I recommend is, of course, you have your capture page where you capture email. Sometimes maybe you might want to capture a phone number. It depends on who you are and what you are comfortable with. Some people recommend you get name, number, and an email address. Some people just say name and email address. Of course, it all depends on what you are doing. It all depends on what you are selling. So that we'll leave that up to you. And so you have the capture page. Now you want to try to have the capture page, be a little curious. Have something like, of course, what's something, eye popping, and a lot of times you'll get a name, a number, email, whatever. And sometimes they are fake. So I will tell you again, I know I've said this in the podcast in the past, but if they give you a fake number, if they give you a fake email address, so what? Nobody cares, okay? You just keep it moving. Don't get offended. Don't get upset. It's just, and you will get better with your capture pages. You will get better with that. You will start learning, what product you are selling, what product you are promoting, what product you are trying to sell to the masses, so and then once again, it's just practice. The more you get into it, the better off you will be. So You create a capture page, and somebody puts their name and their phone number in there, and boom, okay, they go to the next page. We call this a landing page. Or for you, if you are going to be an affiliate marketing like myself, you want to make a bridge page. A bridge page is just a video maybe with you in it talking about, you don't have to necessarily talk about the product. You can just talk about maybe what the product has done for you, what the product can do for the people. You can just it's just a good opportunity for people to see your face. People like knowing who you are. People like knowing who they are buying from, no matter what, coach, doesn't matter, consulting, affiliate marketing. People, even though you might be in affiliate marketing, people want to see you. It's like I have a friend, he owns a donut shop. People walk in there. They used to walk in there and they would stare at him for a good minute and a half. They would just be looking. And I would say, "Do they know you?" He goes, "No, they want to talk to me." He said, some of them want to feel special. Some of them want to talk to the owner. So I said, "Oh, that's kind of, it's kind of unusual, but all right." You don't walk into, well, nowadays, you don't walk into Walmart. You're not looking for any Waltons, but some people, when you have a small business, they want to know who you are and what you're about. So I highly recommend that you make especially if you're going to do high ticket affiliate marketing. If you want somebody to buy $1,000 product, $2,000 product, $5,000 product, you might want to show your face. You might want to come out and say, "Hey, this is why I think the product is great. I believe these people, this, that, and the third." How you want to put it? just be yourself. You're not gonna be. Some people are gonna be polished. Some people are not. I know one. I am not the most polished person when it comes to videos. I just, I make a few points in my mind and then I go with it and I say what I gotta say. Make the bridge video 4 minutes, 5 minutes. It's not long. One bridge video I made was 2 minutes. So, and the other bridge, because I'll tell you, I made 2 different sales funnels. One is for a high ticket program, and one is for a, a software system. And it's not, of course, it's not high ticket, it's low ticket. But I made 2 bridge videos for both of them, and I just said, my name is Tony Rosano, and gave him the spiel, and then I gave him. Now I gave him my phone number because unlike you, I'm not trying to. I'm here running a business. Okay, so if people have questions, I want people to call me. If people have questions, I want them to text me. If people have questions, I want them to email me. This is a business I'm running, so maybe for you want to hide out, you might not want that, but the faster you get that out of your mind about trying to hide, trying to be in, hiding in the shadows. Now, hey, trust me, I know I've been there, but the more you think about it and the more you say, how bad do I want this? Do I want this or do I want to play around with it? And once you decide that you're not playing around with it, you will give people your phone number, because it doesn't, and most people are just going to text you. And they're not going to have like the most 1,000 questions. They might just say, "Hey, what the link should I hit?" and stuff like that, So I give the people my phone number, and in the bridge page, I did put my name and I put my telephone number. So if you have questions, call or text, So the bridge video is just for people to get to know you. Like I said, people buy from people that they like. So if you want to get out there and, go about this a little faster, then I suggest you do a bridge video, but that's up to you. And then from the bridge video, for me, for the software tool system, they had these videos. They had 4 good videos. So I uploaded those videos and just told people how to get started, where to get started. And then, so that is the landing page. And then they can log in, they can hit the button, and then they go straight to the sign up for the trial. So that's how I did it with the software system. Now with the high ticket thing, I did the capture page, I did the bridge video, and then I did the landing page where they can start a 15-day challenge. And I think it's it's a low ticket item. It's like $7, something like that. So the most important thing though with all these sales funnels is you can make the best sales funnel in the world, but if you don't have anybody, there's a guy that I watch every now and then on the YouTube. His name is Tim Sales, and he talks about a pipeline. He says if you don't have anybody in your pipeline, then no matter how great your sales funnel is, no matter how great your pitch is, then you won't have anybody. This is why we talk about creating content. I want you to create as much content as possible, because the more people get to know you, the more people get to like you. Now, of course, as we well know, everybody's not going to come with you. The faster you get over trying to capture everybody, the faster you will be able to start making money. You're not going to get 1 billion people in the world, but what you want is a nice size chunk of people. You just want to get your opportunity out there to people, no matter what you are selling, fitness, whatever, Bitcoin, whatever you are into, you just want enough people to see it. And then people get to know you, and then people will buy from you. Okay. So remember, capture page. If I was you, I would do a bridge video. And also the bridge video gives you a good time to practice. And you don't necessarily need a camera. You can just use an iPhone. You can use your Android. Well, if you got an Android, I suggest you get an iPhone, but I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I have an iPhone. I like iPhone. My wife has an Android, so she likes Android. It seems like once you get one, it's kind of like, you just might as well stick to it, because now that I'm in the cloud or whatever they call it, I have the iPhone, then I got an iPad, and all my information is on the iPhone, the iPad. Well, no, not on the iPad, but just the iPhone. But and then I have a Mac, so it's like I don't share a lot of stuff, but enough information, on those devices. But so you get, you can just you can just do a video on a bridge video on your phone. You don't necessarily need a camera. I mean, you can do it on a computer. You don't necessarily need the top flight equipment to do this, So just remember, we talked about this in the bonus video. Don't worry about hope is for dopes, okay? If you didn't listen to the bonus video, please do. Posted that this morning. We talked about hope is for dopes, and we also talked about don't get overwhelmed don't try to take on too much. Don't take on too much water, okay? Just relax, take it one step at a time, and you will make things happen. All right? So you don't necessarily need a camera. All you need is like a phone. You can just make a video, and it doesn't have to be the smoothest video. You can just say, hey, my name is so-and-so, thank you, or I'm glad you are checking out this opportunity that I have provided for you, and yada 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 and so forth. And you can just tell them maybe the benefits for them. Doesn't have to be long, doesn't have to be the main thing is just telling them, the main thing is just showing your face, really. All right. And then if your product is good, then, and if you have other good videos on the, from the bridge video to the landing page, use those videos. If you have to go on YouTube to find videos, go on YouTube. And when you do the bridge, you can do a bridge video. You don't have to necessarily use YouTube to make your bridge video. I did yesterday. They have a site you can use, and you can upload your video, and that way it won't go to any, because after you do a video on YouTube, sometimes it makes other suggestions, and it can distract people. But this website, or I will find the website, you can just use that, and they give you 3 videos you can use for free, so you don't have to pay. I know a lot of times, one thing about starting a business is, and one thing about starting an online business, people don't tell you, is you have to spend a few bucks, okay? You don't have to spend a whole bunch of money, but you want to pay for something every now and then. It's like I discovered last week, I talked about Screencastify. They let you do videos for 5 minutes. I did a video about GetResponse, and I had a reaction, and I said, you know what? I've had a few views on that. So I'm I'm thinking, all right, I can only record it for 5 minutes because it's free. I'm like, all right, now that I know that I can do Screencastify and I have a microphone and it sounded pretty good, I will pay the $49 for the year and I will make things happen on the YouTube. So you see, sometimes you just check them out when it's free, see how it goes for you, see if you like it, and then you move on and do the pay thing. Okay, so that's what I want you to do. But I will find that, and I will. Matter of fact, when we get off the podcast, I will find it and I will upload it in the show notes. So, but yes, now let's get back to the funnel. Now, if you have any bonuses or anything like that doing the bridge page, you might want to say, hey, if you sign up for the trial, if you pay for this, I will send you a bonus. You can do that if you want. If you have bonuses, you can always go to different places like PLR and create bonuses, or you can just come up with your own bonuses. It just depends on you. They have ID PLR. You can check that out, and they have PLR. You can check both of those out. But just be careful if you use those for bonuses, because some of that stuff is outdated, and you don't want to send out people outdated stuff. You don't want to upset your customers early on in the game. You know what I mean? You don't want to be selling. You don't want to give people stuff that they can't use. You want your bonuses you want these people to be able to use these bonuses, very quickly. Why are you making that noise, sir? But you want people to use these bonuses very quickly, okay? You don't want to give them bonuses that they're not going to use. And then, you might get the one sale, but what you want is a customer. You want you want a recurring customer. You don't want just at one time. Some people are going to be one time, of course. Some people are going to be recurring. You want more of the recurring. So, make sure that you are tight with the bonuses if you give them out. In the beginning, you might not, but the further you go, the more you're going to want to give bonuses, because, just because you're going to be competing with more people when it comes to affiliate marketing and things of that nature. So just keep that in mind. All right. So we talked about the capture page, we talked about the bridge page, the landing page. So just keep that in mind. And it doesn't necessarily have to be, you can do as many videos as you want. You can make a funnel as long as short as you want. There's no magic formula to this. Some things, if it's like a higher ticket item, maybe you might want to make a few more videos. If it's a high ticket item, maybe you want to offer a few more bonuses. That's up to you. And that's up to the program that you are a part of. That is up to the thing that you are selling, okay? So just keep that in mind. Doesn't necessarily have to be wham, bam, boom, boom. It doesn't have to be a quick funnel. It can be a long one. It can be a short one. Doesn't matter. It just depends on what you are doing, what you are selling, okay? But you want to drive home the point of, who needs this product, why they need the product, and what the product can do for them. Sell them the thought of them driving the car. Don't sell them the bolts and nuts in the car. All right. Just keep that in mind. People want to know people want to know what's going to be in the product for them. So keep that in mind. All right. And that is going to be it for this episode about funnels. And of course, we will hit more onto this as we go further and further down the road. Now, if you want to see an example for a funnel, I will put up one of the funnels I built this weekend for you to see. You just click on the link. You can check it out. Sign up if you don't. Doesn't matter to me. I just want you to see an example. Well, you should sign up just so you can see the bridge video. Just so you can see the bridge video, actually. But anyway, I forgot about that part. Sign up so you can see the bridge video, and then you can take a few notes. What to do, what not to do, what you like, what you don't like. Like I said, the bridge video doesn't have to be 20 minutes. Shouldn't be 20 minutes. You don't want to talk about yourself. Don't be patting yourself on the back, talking about you're the greatest marketer of all time. All right. Let the people know, boom, this product, boom, 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 and get out. All right. So anyway, that's it for today. That's it for the podcast. We will be back tomorrow with all new hard-hitting episode of Online Marketing Moves. Episode 204 is in the books, ladies and gentlemen. So until tomorrow, take it easy, and we will talk to you then. And as always, everybody. Oh yeah, by the way, everybody, if you live in Texas, Missouri, New York, all these cold places, all these frigid places, please be careful. Make sure you grab onto the handles. Make sure you use salt your driveways, salt your roads. Just be careful out there, okay, everybody? But until tomorrow, as always, everybody, peace.